The next one I want to teach you is called Nick Kemp's Stopping Internal Dialogue. And this was developed by, you guessed it, Nick Kemp. So I like to give credit where credit is due. This is for those of us who have a lot of internal mind chatter, okay? And a lot of us do. People with ADHD specifically tend to have mind chatter that goes something like, I can't, it's too hard, I don't know how. But the I can't seems to be a very particularly strong one, okay? Is there any mind chatter that you have that you would like to work on releasing today? If not, we can use the I can't. So maybe in this day and age, I have too much to do. We can use that as the internal mind talk that we'll release with this technique. So with this one, I'd like you to make a fist with one of your hands, doesn't matter which, and put your arm out in front of you at shoulder height. And think about, I have too much to do, okay? And make that energy behind the I have too much to do on a 0 to 10 scale, show that in your arm. So if you are, I have too much to do, I really can't cope, I really can't handle life, you'd be at a 10 and your arm would be squeezing so hard, so hard. And if you're 0, your arm just flops down into your lap. If you're 5, you've got some tension and muscle engagement here, okay? And I don't know, where are you with the I've got too much to do? 7, okay. All right, so your arm is really tightly squeezed. Yours is at 5. All right. What we're going to do is we're going to say those words, I've got too much to do, 10 times slower than we normally would. Because in order to get into anxiety, we have to have that perseverating, rolling thought process, okay? And what we want to do is slow it down and eliminate it, okay? So as you slow it down, you're going to also, you can rest your arms while I'm giving the directions. As you slow down your words, you're going to also decrease the tension an equal amount in your arm, okay? Feel that in your arm. Feel the I have too much to do, okay? And you're squeezing as tight as that feels on the 0 to 10 scale for you. Now, say it with me 10 times slower. You can speak it out loud with me. I have, as you release a little tension from your arm and your body, too much, to do. And release more tension so that you're down several notches or maybe a lot of notches at this point. Now we're going to do it in the silliest English nanny voice we can, even slower. And I know this sounds silly, and that's why we're doing it, because it helps retrain the brain. It helps tell our brain, it's ridiculous what we're telling ourselves. That's silly. And it creates the new neural network. And we'll do it a couple times to create that deep, wide path we want. Too much. Releasing and letting go as you're doing this. You're channeling your inner Mary Poppins. To do, and let go of even more of the tension. I can hardly hold my arm up anymore. Let yourself relax and come back to where you just were. It looked like you guys were maybe at a 2 or a 3 by now, maybe even down to a 1. And now we're going to do it very deeply. You can do this with cartoon voices. You could do it all sorts of silly ways. Oh. letting go and releasing. Let go of another number. Two. Letting go even more. Letting your arm relax down towards your lap if you're down to that point. Much. Letting it go even more. Two. Do. And let yourself feel the relief of letting your arm relax, the total relaxation in your arm and in your body. And even if you think about those words again, you can't bring back that level of stress and tension and anxiety that you used to have around those same words. It's like they're just gone. We only get ourselves to this point through the repetitive thought pattern. So when we break that repetitive thought pattern through playfulness, remember the play-based learning, we have great outcomes and we let go of it.